What's up, YouTube? Back with another video. LA Mamba. It is September 11, 2025. It is 12:50 during the day, and it's a Thursday, so we're closed. How you guys doing? It's been a minute. I've been trying my, this vest right here that I use for my chest strap for like the YouTube video. The YouTube camera, and it was a little loose. I'm like, damn, I lost a little weight, so that's a very good thing. Yeah, so pretty much I want to talk a little bit about, again, my recent journey in the tire shop business, in the real estate game. And recently, as I've been trying to do this year, is getting hours off or days off from the shop to be able to do different things. In my case, one of the things I've been focusing on is exercise, and I've been doing that. I've been able to have more time and exercise, and I did lose a little weight, which is great. Well, that's what I see. I did lose fat, let's just say fat size. So, but because I've been doing weights and I've been getting stronger and stronger, I haven't really lost much weight itself on the scale. But it's been a good thing. I feel good. I feel good, way better than before. I feel way healthier. And this is because of more exercise, eating a little better. I've been drinking my green juices. There was this lady that came here to the shop with selling me green juices, and her mom got sick. 2 months passed by. I'm like, dude, I gotta do something about this no juice situation. So I told one of the other ladies that come and sell food here, if she can do me some green juices or any kind of juice, right? And she said no, because I don't have an extractor. So what I did is I had one of my guys so I have a guy that is my friend, but he helps me a lot with doing pretty much personal chores. I just tell him what to do, and then he'll go do this, go do that, right? He'll go. It's awesome to have someone like that, and this is very recent. So it's a little tip: if you are very busy, you have like a kind of like a personal assistant, but they don't gotta be there all the time. They only work when you tell them to do something. So yeah, I told him to go get it. He got it. He bought it. I gave it to a lady. She was super happy, and then she started now selling me juices. And it's been about 3 weeks now. I really love it. If you guys are locked away a lot at the shop working, and you have these ladies that come sell you food, you can always, that's what I always done. I always special requested it. None of them sold juices, by the way. I was the one that brought it up to them to make me juices, because I know how good that is for your health. The kale, and then the celery, right? But you mix it all in with a lot of stuff. Now I'm doing like beets and carrots and stuff like that, and I've been really happy with those juices. I feel really healthy, and yeah, just continue living life, trying to do my best. I'm not the best eater. I'm not the best, at doing the most amount of hours in the gym all the time. I already been through that in the past, but I do what I do now, and having some results, and I'm loving it. And that's what I chose to do with my newfound time, which was the goal before I even had the time. And that was the whole goal, to make time. And then, why do I want the time? So I can go to the gym or wherever. Like, we've been doing some hiking a little bit, whatever. And It's been paying dividends. I will continue to do that, and I want to continue to lose weight. I will continue to have time off in the shop. And by the way, the shop has been busy, very busy, a lot of work. Example, like yesterday was one of those days I didn't come in, and big sales. You know, other days I haven't been in here, and big sales. So I kind of noticed yesterday was gonna be a busy day. So then I called one of my guys to come in, like an extra guy, and then he came in. I was like, I have a gut feeling, and then it turned out to be right. It was a lot of work, and yeah, so it's been very good with the business. And as far as inventory, I've been buying here and there. I've been stacking extra inventory. I have everything I need now. I have everything pretty much. Low Pro 20s, Low Pro 19s, 18s, SUV 20s. I mean, everything, small 16s. I got a lot of 17s in. I just stack them up. I have extra money. I'll use that money to go buy. I don't need them, I just go buy. And at the same time, what else do you want to do, right? So at the same time, with my real estate journey, I've been making a lot of repairs, and I rented. When the last month I rented my last unit, so I'm 100% full of all my properties, all my units, all rented out. And it's a beautiful thing when you get to that point and it's like, all right, you don't have any repairs to be needed for the meantime, right? For the moment. And then of course, like, if you got enough units where it's like, you know, you're always gonna have like someone request to leave or someone not paying. In my case, in the last week, I had one request that they're gonna leave in a month, and one tenant that's not paying, so I want to evict that person. I already started the eviction process. They're already serving them probably today, the 3-day notice, state of California law, and I'm fine with that. You know, you do what you can, and the business is a business. You know, there's always the more units you're gonna have, the more vacancies, the more which I don't have right now, the more people are not gonna pay, and the more people that are gonna move out. I'm watching my friends that have a lot more units than I do, and I see them having a lot of repairs, a lot of people moving in, a lot of people moving out, a lot of evictions, and it's just part of the game. But they're like, I don't know, let's say like 90% full on their units. So all that little movement when it comes to in and out, that's peanuts, right? Part of the game. And so with all that, well, in my case, even though I'm still doing repairs, I am also saving every month. So I have income coming in, the shop, the real estate. And one thing I wanted to do this year was save. There wasn't much saving in the last few years because I reinvested everything. I was living like a madman, just working hard, investing everything I had. And I always got to that point. Well, I always thought, okay, when I have time, I'll start saving. When I get to that point, I'll start saving. I can't save right now because everything is going out, repairs, everything, you know, you need when it comes to real estate. But since pretty much I got to that point where everything is done, even before I got to that point, for months I've been saving. Well, again, like this year. But So when I can use that money for my next deal, or do more additions to my properties, which I have been working on also. I've been working on permitting for building 2 restrooms for a while now, which I've got a little traction on that. And I've been working on building 4 ADUs, 4 units. In one building, 1 roof, 4 units. I've been working on that. And I got a little traction from it. Talked to a loan officer. The numbers are good, he said. I got the drawing from my architect. So those are future plans. And again, you're gonna need some money, right? When when those days come. So that's another thing. But I also been buying, or not really buying much, but I bought a home recently. It's a mobile home. We moved it to my park. I don't know mobile home park, so I moved it into my park. And then we connected all utilities, electrical, drain, new water lines for the water. And today they're finishing up with adding some sinks, two sinks. And then I moved, when I didn't, someone else moved in another home into my park last week. So we had to rearrange a little bit to get the home in. So now it's at the correct lot. And then that guy owns another home in my park that he moved in also. And some electrical work is going on one of my duplexes that it's just been abandoned. That home, those homes have been abandoned for like minimum 10 years. And this is way before I bought the place. I bought the place about 1.5 years or less, 1 year, 2 months. So I'm gonna put brand new electrical box and wire all the way to the main box, brand new. So now we're gonna have power to that box. From that box, now you can tap in from the duplex onto that box that's on the wall, right? And that's something that I'm gonna probably finish in a week from now. I think today they started and do the box. Next week they wire it all the way to the other box. And little by little, like that, just keep rolling with these expenses. But again, even though I have all those expenses, I'm doing that kind of stuff. Still saving. The tire shop business allows me to save. The real estate allows me to save. So, and this is a topic that I like to talk about nowadays as I'm older, more experienced with real estate, and actually I'm at this point is pretty much saving for your reserves. So have your reserve money saved, so you pretty much don't touch that one. And then once you got that filled up, then you save for your savings, where you're gonna use that money to invest. And this is for the reason, once you have assets and things go bad, all of a sudden, you're not gonna be worried when those things go bad. You're gonna just pay up. You have like a $20,000 bill that came out of nowhere, then no problem, right? Whatever. I don't have those big problems. I have like smaller problems. If things come up, it's just like little ACs and stuff like that. But you never know, right? What if they kick me out of my insurance, and then I gotta go, get another insurance all of a sudden, and let's say they don't give you your money back for some time. Let's say it takes 3 months, but you got to do your part and get your insurance, or else your your loan company is going to charge you insurance, which is more expensive per day, and you don't want that. So what if something like that happens? What if they, I don't know, all kinds of things can happen. What if they come and they say, hey, you need a new roof or something? Hey, you need new electrical panels. And it's now you got to think about, oh, you want to do these upgrades? Or are you going to kick them out of the curve and get more expensive insurance, but you can pay less monthly? Compared to that one-time repair, but not as cheap as that what you had at one point, you know, because that's why you had your original insurance to begin with, because you shopped it, right? You got the cheapest, and now you got to go to another insurance company, but it's gonna be more expensive. But you know, all these things can come up, and I've seen those things come up with some friends of mine all of a sudden, and it's like, wow, I don't want to be in a position where I don't have money to pay, so or worry at night, not be able to sleep, be worried because temporarily you don't have the money. It will come in eventually, but yeah, you got like 3 months to worry about that money coming in. If you don't have it at the moment, and you gotta, wait 3 months to, work and income coming in, compared to like you just pay now and because you have money saved, you're not gonna be worried about those things. Yeah, I mean, I don't really see that kind of problem here at the shop. I never really had any big money problems come up with the tire shop business. But if something happens, which it might never happen, but what if something does happen like that? Well, at least you have some money to stay stocked up away to pay these things. And yeah, some people can think, well, what about your inflation killing that money every single month? Because it's not like in a high savings account. I just figure it's like, oh, you know what? It's just price of doing business. You need that money in case things happen. And I don't mind it losing inflation a little bit every year, because you're saved when something happens, So that's what I've been working on this year. I haven't really done much with the real estate when it comes to acquiring a new property. The interest rates are dropping it's been the last few days been dropping a lot. They're gonna continue to drop, and I think in like a few more days, 6 more days, 7 more days, they're gonna announce new rates dropping. That when that happens, property values go up with a little bit of time when everybody starts buying. So it's a good thing for real estate investors when their values are gonna go up. And if you want to refinance, you can. But since I'm kind of committed to do my plans with what I got now, I don't see me refinancing in the next 6 months. Maybe one property if I get the restrooms done. If I get the restrooms done, I got more valuation, then I'll refinance and I'll be able to pull out money. And then that'll be a different story. If you do that, then I can now start thinking about, all right, I want to shop for another property, but I don't really need to gotta do that. I don't have to do that if I don't want to. You have options when you have a decent amount of equity and decent amount of cash flow, and you just don't have to do some things if you don't want to. Once you get to your desired cash flow, then you kind of don't have to worry about forcing yourself to work hard again to continue to grow. Yes, we will continue to grow, and yes, we will continue to work, but it's not like before where it's like, last few years I worked on my passive cash flow, right? It's like the way I saw it is this. The way I saw it is the first level where I want to get to is financial freedom. you know, I know it's a big level, but it's like I had the potential to get there. So I worked hard, and we all got the potential to get there, right? I worked hard, and I started to, you know, spend all my money on the rehabs and all that. And I got to the point where I got all the units filled up and good tenants, except for what, one? And now it's like we don't got to force ourselves to go to the next level and risk what you currently have, because every time you're kind of doing a move, a transaction, you kind of risk what you have now. If you're really lean with money, you get it, because let's say you scrape everything you have now to buy another property, and then you don't have money to rehab it, so you're working hard to rehab it. During the whole process, what if something bad happens over here and you have nothing for like any, you know, you can't, you know what I mean? And it's like, oh man, well, now we're in trouble. Like I don't have any money. I have it on this property it's like not even rehabbed, and some big deal goes down over here. I don't have the money for this. Now it's like you can get in big trouble. You know, who knows what can happen if you don't got the money to fix things, whatever, right? But that's if you're forcing yourself to grow, and I've been through that multiple times, where if you don't have to, you can just relax, save money until you have more than enough, including your reserves. Now you do the transaction. If something bad happens at that point, then no problem. You have money to fix that, and you have money to continue to go on to fix your property that you just purchased. Pretty much, I guess you can say, now I have that luxury where I don't have to worry about that. Even now, if I don't do my next deal, I don't have to stress about it, because I already have my desired passive income that I worked so hard for. It's gonna be almost 10 years. So I'm almost 10 years in the game with real estate, and time flies by. I love the journey. I love the equity I've gained. I love the passive income. I just love it all with real estate. I mean, yeah, there's been moments where it's like, man, like, oh man, this is hard. Let's get through this now, because this is hard, right? But for the most part, it hasn't been like that. For the most part, if you're trying to get things done as fast as you can, you know, get these units done and put people in, you got money coming in, you got, you know, then you really didn't have to like stress much. You didn't have to worry much if nothing bad happened, which, you know, for the most part, it doesn't. Nothing really bad happens with like smaller properties. Let's say like lawsuits, like something very bad, unless you really it was really misled when you're buying the property. There was like a big old foundation problem. All the tenants were not paying. All of them need rehab, and you know, and then the roof is dying. You know what I mean? So then it's like now you have big problems. If you didn't see all that coming. But if you were smart about, you know, doing your due diligence and like, oh, you know, this property is in really bad condition. Like, I guess it's not worth that much price. This is worth a whole another different price, another level. You can't put it next to these other properties. I mean, if you didn't see that kind of stuff happen, then, you know, then you have a huge risk of something really, really bad happening. But unless you don't have those big old properties where it had like, you know, 50 unit apartment buildings and stuff, where people want to sue you and stuff like that, that's probably not going to happen as a small investor when you're buying smaller multifamily properties. And but you still got to be careful, right? So that's why I kind of like right now I've been taking it slow with that. And I've been loving it. It's a whole new respect of how to be more smarter about things. more responsible. But sometimes you just can't do it like that because you just gotta force yourself to grow, right? You put yourself in a pickle to like, and then you make it out, and then you're like, man, it was totally worth it, but it was risky the whole time. And you know, I've gone through that, and plenty of times, and it's been it's been one of those. A lot of times when you see my videos, I'm like, I'm choking and growing right now. This is a choking grow time, you know. Those times, it's like, man, like you every little money counts when it comes in, you know. Every new tire set that you sell is like, man, like this helps a lot. I'm not gonna freaking have to worry when we're gonna go out to eat as a family tonight. I can pay for the restaurant, you know what I mean? And not worry at night, you know, and not be all like, you know, keeping up thinking about it at night. And so I'm really happy right now with these times. Even though the raids are going on and it affects business. By the way, it's already been like about a month that business has been pretty steady and hot, like you know, like it should be, because of these raids kind of stopped a little bit here in Cali. I heard now that the courts let them do it, that now there's gonna be big raids coming up, which will affect business a lot. People will get scared, not coming to buy tires because they don't want to leave their house, whether you have papers or not. And that's what we hear on the streets. But for now, it's red hot, and I'm grabbing everything I can and saving everything I can for when those days come. I'm not gonna be worried about business, because again, your reserves, you know, your money saved. It's very important. And so we will see those times again where raids happen, everybody disappears, there's no one driving on the streets, and you don't have enough income coming in for, let's just say, for you to profit yourself. You know, as in you're making any money, you're not gonna be making money at those points, and they will come again. So prepare for those days. So that's why you want to pay off all your bills right now. If you want to have any repairs done, do it right now. Buy your compressor that you need. Stock up on your inventory right now, because what if you get to the point where it's like you have so inventory now, time goes by, those raids start, you're selling tires, but that money you're using to pay the workers and your bills, inventory is going low, money is low, inventory is really low now, and you're like, man, I gotta go buy tires. I don't have money to buy tires because it's like gone with the expenses. So you don't want to get to that point. So stock up now if you can. Instead of going out to the restaurant, if you need that kind of money, instead of going into those bars and restaurants and paying the extra expensive one, go eat at the least expensive places or make your own food. Save that money. Buy some used tires, buy some new tires, and because that rainy day will come. The rainy day will come where it's raining and there's raids and it's like no one coming in. Rainy days and raining, and it's like, oh, I'm not making no money for sure today, you know? But you got your guys to pay, you got the rent to pay. So yeah, it's a time where you gotta flip your money real fast right now. Buy some tires real quick, flip them. Buy some more again, flip them, save. If it comes, then you're not gonna get caught with nothing in your hand, right? So times have changed. Our times are changing really fast. Before, we didn't have to worry about this stuff. No raids, right? In the last, I don't know, 14 years, we didn't have to worry about property values going down, potentially, maybe. So what that means is that, let's just say they're stagnant, which is fine. You know, real estate market just stays stagnant for years, and that's fine. But before, you can buy anything anywhere and you'll make money in real estate just because of property values are going up. And it's not like that no more. Now you're gonna have to do different ways to make money with real estate, more strategies. But if you've been doing it the right way the whole time anyways, then it doesn't matter. You can continue doing what you're doing. But it's just of different times. So we just gotta prepare more. And it's gonna be harder. I'll tell you guys right now, it's gonna be harder what's coming up. Right now it's summertime, we're already finishing up summertime. We're going into the fall season where it gets slower. And then we're gonna go to the winter time where it gets even slower. So now is the time, man. If your tire shop got moving right now, which I think it should have movement right now, to take advantage, because business will come down if you have a tire shop, right? So that's just my thought. But yeah, it's been a great journey. I feel very blessed to be here, doing what we do. I feel very blessed to have a strong team. That's another thing I didn't talk about, is my team is very strong, on and off the court. It took years to be shaping my team, and I'm glad I put in the work and effort for that. And now you treat your people good, and they'll get your back, right? And so that includes with my network, with the real estate network. Yesterday we got together, 4 of us, at a pizza place. We ate, and then we talked about strategizing what we can do to get better, what we're doing now. In our case, our meetup, to grow our meetup that we have every month. Today I got together with another group, have breakfast, and discussed where we're at currently, and what we're trying to get to. We're trying to grow a little bit if we can, through some want to do through refinancing. Myself, I'm just gonna keep doing it through additions of new homes into my parks, and getting the inspectors to come. It's not a city inspector when it comes to mobile homes. It's called HCD, which I have an appointment for on Tuesday to come check out 3 of my homes. Hopefully they pass. If not, we're gonna continue whatever they say we need to do. We gotta do it. And then I'm gonna have another set of 3 homes be inspected, hopefully in the next month. And that's all I'm gonna be doing. My value add is after the electrical is done, I want to start trying to get into the duplex and working on the electrical first, and then we'll do the rehab after. That's right there. That's already 6 homes that I can do a value add on, that we can put that into the eventually rent them out, and eventually you do a cap rate on the income, on the net income, and you increase the value of your property, right? Not to mention more in passive income, which is great for me. We're gonna continue to do business like that, but it's ongoing growth potentially forever. Because even as an old man, I see a lot of old men and they're still doing business in real estate, and I like how they're very happy people. And I think that's gonna be me also. I think I'll continue to the rest of my life. Even though it's not physically, you just manage through the phone. Most people just do it through the phone, and you just trying hard right now. I'm in my 40s. Imagine when I'm in my 60s, 20 plus years from now, owning real estate, doing value add, buying more. I'm going to be even way better financially than what I am now. And I don't got to spend much time doing it, right? Like every month I probably spend about, I'm a little bit more active than my friends. I'm probably around 5-6 hours a month working in the real estate. Most of my friends spend 2 hours a month. I spend about 5-6. And you keep doing that for 20 years, it ain't gonna wear you out. You know what I mean? It feels harder working. It feels harder working. Like if you're gonna go travel, getting on the airplane and the transportation to the airport and all that. That's more work than the real estate. Put it like that. I love it. As for the tire shop business, we're gonna keep selling tires as much as we can. Right now the times are good, so we're taking advantage right now. Again, it's not gonna be like that. In 3 months, it's not gonna be like this. Put it like that. Massive feeling. I'm gonna make a video. What's today? Today's September, October. I'm gonna make a video in December and be like, guys, it's slow, but I'm glad I saved money for this day. I'm glad I saved tires. Look, I bought some 15s. Right up there, look it. Good sizes too. 195 65 15s, 185 65 15s. I see the trailer tire 185 60 15. All those are 195 65 15s. Recently, these were hard to get recently. The 195 65 15s, they were hard. But I found them and I bought a bunch, and I'm good now. I'm glad, because that tire sells a lot, so we're gonna have to keep monitoring that. Just make sure we got enough. I got some LTs, some bigger ones, 31s, 32s, 33s, 15s. Pretty good with that, those sizes. 30s also. And we're in good position with the inventory. I'm gonna keep trying to purchase, but again, I'm investing in other things also. So I just make sure I kind of balance it out. You know what I mean? I like to have my money more diversified in different assets. So if something goes bad, then it's just that one thing that goes bad is not everything. And so you just continue making money, a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit here, and eventually at the end of the month, it's like, okay, great, now I can do it again, right? And that's what I like to do. But this is already year like 20, I don't know. This is probably like close to like year 25 for me in the tire shop business. So it's been a long time that I've been doing this. So we'll continue to learn and see if I can get into other businesses, which I'm working on currently. Well, in my mind, I'm currently working on it, but not really physically, but I'm already preparing myself. And I will share with you guys the day I start doing another type of business. But it all started from the tire shop business, and and could not have happened without the tire shop business, where you have one business throwing off cash flow, and from that cash flow you invest, keep turning it, and it grows with years. And I'm really blessed. So I just gonna continue to share with everybody, do my best, and what I'm doing. And I learned from a lot of other people, by the way. That's why, I feel, you gotta keep sharing forward with whoever wants to learn, and so I will continue to be doing that. And so let me see what I got about 30 more minutes so I do my massage. I forgot to share with you guys, every week I get a 2-hour massage by a guy who learned from the person that would do the Lakers body work. So it's called body work, and he learned from the Lakers staff, the lady that used to do like Kobe Bryant and all these other athletes, Dwight Howard and all these people. So it's a beautiful thing. It's one of my favorite times of the month when he's working on my legs, when massaging it out and rehabbing them, and just feel better. I used to have always pain back in the day. I don't know if you guys see my videos back in the day. I was always saying I got some real sore abs. No, I'm sorry, calves. And the reason I am not sore now with my calves is because of that guy. I give him props. I was sore probably for about a solid 3 years straight. No rest. It felt horrible every single day. It felt horrible. Like, it just like your calves are sore because you're just working so hard every day. I wasn't able to rest my calves, right? So the best thing to do if you can't rest your calves is you work on yourself every single day. There's a lot of tools, right? A lot of massage tools you can use. But the best thing is if someone that knows how to do it works on them consistently every single week, putting a lot of pressure. Because us ourselves, we say, oh yeah, we can do a lot of pressure, we can go hard and hurt ourselves while doing it, right? But in reality, someone else that's not you is gonna go harder because they're not feeling the pain you are, right? And yeah, if you guys are feeling any kind of soreness on your calves all the time, then you got to get that massaged out consistently, over and over and over and over and over and over and over. And then you yourself, you ate it with what you can do at home. You got like the wooden sticks you can use, and you got the eucalyptus oil, right? Anyways, I'm very, very happy that I don't have that pain no more. And my calves are not what they used to be. I was way stronger than what they are now, but I will work on them. I will continue to work on my calves to strengthen them because they feel real weak. And that's one of the things I work on when I'm not here is like my calves or massaging. So again, these things are important for like tire shop guys, because I've been through it, and I wish someone would tell me. No one ever told me, hey, you got to massage your calves all the time. Hey, you got to go get a massage every freaking week, But now I know. Now I know, and I share with you guys. If you guys are always at your business, walking around, and here's another tip: if you guys always you're at the front of in their office, you gotta come way back here to talk to one of you guys, over and over and over and over. You're just walking a lot. What you guys can do is get walkie-talkies. I bought walkie-talkies a while back, and it has been a game changer. You don't have to walk so much. You can just talk on walkie-talkie. Then one of your guys answers. If not, the other guy hears from his walkie-talkie. You can tell, hey, he said this. Okay. And then you know, since they're back here anyways, right? You're in the office, customer tells you, you know, I want a 225 4018. You know, the guy asks the walkie-talkie, hey, bring a 225 4018, right? And then they'll get the tire and then just take it to the front. You don't have to come way back here, get the tire way back, and it's like all day of that. You know, you can skip a lot of that. Just make sure you got walkie-talkies, and that way you're gonna be walking less. If you're older and your calves are beat up, that's gonna save you a ton. So that's another thing that helped me a lot when it comes to not putting additional strain on my calves. So that's another big tip for you guys. I think I said it before in one of my other videos, but I'll say it again. And it's beautiful when you don't got that freaking pain no more, man. It's like, damn, like, you know, you're doing so good, you know, with your businesses, but you're in pain over here physically, man. It's like, damn, like you're working so hard. It's, you know, you go through it because you got to go through it. But if you had the choice, which, you know, you plan accordingly, plan smarter to have some time off. Another thing, another time off, with more time off, it allows me to rest the calves. And it doesn't build up the pressure over and over and over because you just didn't work that day. You just got it off, right? A lot less stress. So, but planning ahead to take some time off to, like, you know, that's a big help. But anyways, I hope this video helps some of you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Mamba out.